Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lainey, Lanie, and I am just living for this sweatshirt. Yeah, quarantine got me. I bought something. How do you deny a shirt that tells the world you're a queen? Yes, queen. Today we're going to talk about running shoes. It is finally time that I get better running shoes so that my feet don't hurt as much when I run. Love that for me, love that for you. And hopefully some of these suggestions might work for your feet in particular. Now, everyone's different, everyone likes their own brands, so we can definitely note that these won't be for everyone, but this is a suggestion I've been given via my coach. Okay, so a little while ago I started running again outside because that is a good way to get exercise while we're in quarantine and stay at home orders. I know not all states are doing that, but some are, so we're doing social distancing still as much as possible. And I'm trying to be as careful as possible. Not everyone wears masks, which scares me, but I wear mine when I run. And so a little while ago, I sent out an SOS to Coach Katie. Her handle for her Instagram will be linked below as well. She's a coach at Orange Theory where I work, and we are good friends, so I trust her. She also specifically helps train for running, so I think she was a great resource to go to, just to kind of get a sense of what I should do for my feet. So I said, help! Do you have any running shoe suggestions? I went on a run yesterday and made shoes hitting that we can't be used for this mode. And then she asked a bunch of great questions. So these might be questions you need to think about for your own feet. She asked, do you walk on the inside of your foot or lean to the outside? So we're talking about pronation. So when you walk, do you like lean in or lean out when you step? You could always film yourself to see how you walk or film yourself to see how you jog. And then also asked, wide, narrow feet. Those can determine your shoes because some shoes are meant for narrow feet and some are meant for wide. She automatically says Brooks are her favorite. I've had Brooks in the past that weren't necessarily great for me, but that doesn't mean that I won't try them again. So I want to look into the type she's saying. So my personal feet, I have narrow feet and I tend to pronate in on one foot. So Katie, luckily, like me, has narrow feet and high arches. I also have high arches. I don't think I said that yet. And she says if it's only really one side pronating like that, likely get neutral shoes, which are great for things like lifting weights and doing cross training down the road. And then you can put an insert in to help your one foot not pronate while you run. So she personally is wearing Levitate. She likes them. They're super light, she says. And then she uses the Ghost to run marathons. It's a ghost! So right now we're just kind of looking for a running shoe in general. We're running a little bit every day. We don't need to necessarily have a marathon running shoe, but we'll keep that in mind for the future because that is hopefully gonna come back into our lives at some point. Hopefully not too distant future, but you know, we never know. This could go on for a couple of years, so we'll just, you know, do a marathon when we can. And for now, we'll just run outside as far away from people as we can. We're going to take a look now at those shoes. Lighting may have changed. I had to get my ring light because we were losing daylight. We're going to start with the Levitate shoe. It looks like Levitate 3 is the newest one. You will get a pop-up here to see what I'm looking at. So I really like the way this first Levitate looks. It's got a really fun color combination on the edge of the shoe. I don't know what that's called. So I'm just going to take a look at all their colors. Okay, yeah. I really only like this first one. So we're also going to look at their specs. So they're meant for a neutral, what we were recommended. They have an 8mm drop, so we want to keep that in mind depending on what the next shoe drop is, because The drop of your shoe, even if different millimeters, sounds like it'd be really tiny and not anything, but your feet are going to know the second you start walking and running. So this one weighs 10.3 ounces. It's meant for medium to high arches. Sweet. The experience type says energized. I don't know what that means. Press a like if you use the shoe and you feel more energized every time you run. And then it's got technology stuff that is also not familiar to my understanding, but it says DNA and AMP, and its use is road running, which is exactly what we're doing. I'm going to look at the Ghost. The Ghost 12 is the newest shoe, so I kind of want to do the same thing and look at the newest shoe. So the Ghost 12, immediately there are hundreds of options. Okay, not really. There are 25 options for how the shoe can look. So there's definitely some diversity. And I have two that I really, really like. Nope, wrong finger. This one and this one. These are the two they're just so cool. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Or I don't know why I'm drawn to them, I guess I should say. But they're also neutral. So now they're a 12 millimeter drop. That's more what my shoes are now, so that wouldn't be much of an adjustment in running. So I do like that. They're also 9.3 ounces, which means they're technically lighter weight than the others. They are also meant for medium and high arches, and they have a cushion experience, which to me just tells me they have a little bit of built up cushioning in them, so your steps aren't going to feel as impactful, say, on a sidewalk. At least that's my understanding from past shoes. And oh my gosh, they are 3D printed. They have a segmented crash pad. If you know what that means, let me know. DNA loft, important distinction from just DNA. Biomogo DNA. Cool. This one's also cheaper, and I like that it's lighter weight. I like that it looks a lot narrower in the shoe, so I think we're gonna go with the Ghost. So I'm just gonna find my size, and I'm gonna surprise you. Well, you'll see it in a few seconds, but I'm gonna surprise you with the unboxing for which one I picked. Look what came! This is exciting. This is going to be our first run in these shoes, so I'm really stoked. And I'm wearing something different. I know. I took off that sweatshirt because it's been about a week for me since I got these. I know it's only been a few seconds for you. I love unboxing things. I love watching people unbox things. Something super satisfying about it. So 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! But wait, those aren't the two color shoes we just looked at. Unfortunately, when I went to get my actual size, they, how do I say it? They only had a size 5, and I do not have such petite baby feet. I'm an 8.5 in my running shoes, so we're gonna just, compromise with this pretty color. It still has some of that beautiful baby pink. I think it's still gonna do the job. We're just gonna put them on and see how they feel before we even run. The great arch support, which is wonderful news. I guess now all that's left is to try them out. Yay! Okay, just got back from that run. Can confirm, the cushioning is amazing. It feels, for anyone who goes to Orange Theory or maybe has run on a treadmill where it kind of bounces in the middle when you step, that's what these felt like, which tells me that the only reason I could wear these Ross shoes, I mean, they're Adidas, so they're not like a bad brand, they're just from Ross, and they're just, super flimsy. You can see they're not meant to be run in the way I run in them. It tells me the only reason I could run in them for so long was the treadmills at Orange Theory made it feel like I was running okay, and like I was running how you're supposed to run when you're outside. You can see I'm a hot, sweaty mess.
But the biggest, coolest news is I just ran my fastest mile. Are these magic shoes? Are you magic shoes? Are you magical shoes? Ah. I just ran an 8.58 mile, which is the fastest mile I've ever tracked, even when I'm trying to run a fast mile, like in the gym. So that feels amazing. I have a magic pair of shoes now, so I hope this helps you find shoes for you, or at least ask the right questions to either a coach or someone who works in a shoe store when you're able to safely. And as scary as this online shopping experience has been, like having that support from Coach Katie really changed the game. So, and just for funsies, here's a side-by-side comparison of me with my shoes.
Your foot like shakes, it not shakes, but it like goes left and right a little bit in these.
I'm gonna go eat a piece of cheese. I earned it. Hope you have a piece of cheese that you can go eat. Go eat it. Life will be better. Okay, bye!